countdown. Game 1, take 2. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Good luck, have fun, both players.
Robert Jones asking how the incrementing seed works. Well, it's a 6-digit hexadecimal seed, so all you do to get the next seed, for convenience, you just take the first 2 digits and you bump them up by 1. So if it's like 6A, then you'd go, the first one becomes 7 from 6, and then A becomes B, so it would become 7B. And then you just do that all the way through. The only time you'd ever come across a repeat is if you go, I think, is it 16 total games? The 16th game would be a repeat. You get a new seed at that point. So as long as you don't play 16 games in a row somehow, like best of 33 going to a decider, then you're fine. Just doing the first 2 digits. Neck and neck, 71,000 for both players. Same line count roughly.
Nenu's having to deal with this long bar dependency and closes it before setting up another long bar dependency, but the long bar shows up in that case.
Oof. Bummer, it's a piece too late. That's how the story goes.
Oh, nice adjustment for Nenu. Seeing that long bar was next and using it for the dependency.
Nice. Cheez creating a spot for a square on the left side with a king bar kind of move. Tricky pieces, score Tetris style.
Alright, this game is very close at the moment. Or at least until Cheez scores a Tetris. Nenu's having to burn, so Cheez is now going to be having a 1 Tetris lead. Oh, wow. What an adjustment for Nenu. Unfortunately, this board is still not in great shape.
Good job with that bar to the left. Cheez is slowly building a bit of a lead here. 172, taking a Tetris going to 195. 156 for Nenu. Oh, now Nenu's scoring. You know what? The lead's not that bad. Nenu's ahead in lines though. At this early on, the pace lead is irrelevant. All that matters, if someone early tops out, the winner is whoever has the higher score, regardless of who scored a higher percentage of Tetrises.
Alright. Currently, both players are looking for a long bar. Their stats clean as they continue waiting. Nenu gets a Tetris. Cheez now has an overhang setup. Gets the J for the tuck. And a long bar for the Tetris. 246 for Cheez, 211 for Nenu. Nenu having to try to deal with this board on the right side. Nenu's got 2 additional overhangs.
Yeah, systematically solving those hangs out in wonderful tucks.
Alright, Nenu's going to resolve the stack. However, lead's now grown for Cheez to 50,000 points, so Nenu's going to have to try to play catch up. I hope that Cheez runs into a situation of his own.
Currently, Cheez in no situation except for just a scoring situation. Right well, clean stack, high slope on the left, taking skims when needed. Textbook Tetris being played here. Once again, it's roller versus tapper. Nenu facing... he's going to face 2 rollers tonight. Already faced one of them. The third player is a hybrid roller. Fractal switches to rolling on 29. So Nenu, against all of his opponents, has a significant kill screen disadvantage.
You got a nice T-spin tuck there from Nenu. 341,000 points. Cheez, 415,000. And he goes for 364. So 50,000 points still separate the players. So they have been matching each other's efficiency.
Yes, indeed. Is your chat behind there? I'm seeing the people talking about the echo still. Cheez on a solid pace here. Nenu's behind pace for sure.
Okay, I actually see what Mr. Brain did there.
It's funny because the chat is echoing the subject that they had earlier. Cheez scores a Tetris, 5:32, 7 lines to go. Nenu with 4:41 has a single Tetris remaining. He needs 2 bars in a row in order to even get it. Wow, that T placement, was that intentional?
It
worked the heck out.
It's possible.
Okay, he's going to hit transition with 4:47. Really rough 18 there for Nenu. Just a fine 18 for Cheez. Set a transition. Oh dear, we're probably going to have to burn in. There you go. Hits the Tetris. 586 for Cheez. 476 for Nenu. Goodness me. 110,000 point deficit.
Oh, Cheez sets up a left well and gets the left well Tetris off of row 2 and a perfect transfer. Works out quite nicely for Cheez. He's going to be able to hold on to a 100,000 point lead at 6:15, and Nenu is at 5:33. Cheez has a nice clean board, but having to take some burns. He's up a little high. Going to bring the board back down. Getting a Tetris along the way. Oh, nice double J's there to fill in columns 3 and 4.
Perfect. Still with a commanding lead, showing no signs of slowing down for Cheez. 700k he crosses at the 22 line mark, or 22 level mark.
And he would send a little Tetris and a transfer over to the right side. Nice S for the tuck. And a nice L adjustment for the T piece.
Oof.
Oh, wow. That was a great burn setup from Nenu as well.
Yeah. Another double flip with that T piece on the left side. Nice. And then another J to solve. Similar thing that happened last time. Cheez with supreme speed here. Got a weird drought at one point. Just flung a long bar over for the score.
Yeah.
Crazy speed. Love the rolling. We love to see it. Yeah, me and T-Storm, our styles echo the difference in styles from these players. I am a roller and T-Storm is a hyper tapper. It's not the old guard versus the new guard. It's the medium guard versus the new guard.
Yeah.
As it were. Okay, Cheez with some tricky burns on the right side here. Score difference doesn't look as nasty now. 814 to 864.
Oh, Nenu's going to miss that T-tuck. Nenu had a pretty solid 25. Scored a couple Tetrises, but now has to deal with that misdrop. Going to turn into a column 8 Tetris setup. Scores the Tetris.
This is only
And now makes
one.
what looks like an S adjustment for the L. And gets the left well Tetris. Transfers the well over to the right side. Building off of row 2.
Oh. Nice. Okay.
This overhang setup is not working out for Nenu. Forcing more burns.
Oh,
Would have liked to see a J or an S piece, but got neither. Nenu's having to continue taking burns, and Cheez is going to take the lead. 898.
898 to 893, indeed. And Nenu's barely ahead in lines. Cheez crosses the 900k mark before Nenu does.
Oh, Nenu's not getting a long bar, and he needs it desperately. Gets the triple with the L piece.
Oh
He's still holding out and gets the
okay.
Tetris.
Holy, he's ahead. He's ahead, but he's done. 940. Cheez.
Yeah, Cheez just
Few
needs
extra
a couple
burns. Scores
burns.
a dirty Tetris. 976. Takes this one. Yeah, Nenu got really aggressive there because he had to score. Like, he didn't really have the choice. The stack was already too high to survive into kill screen. Took a burn, but then just did about everything he could there. Wow.
All right. With both players ready, we're going to move on to game 2. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. TM! Exclamation mark.
Indeed. I mean, Tetris is, a registered trademark. You can't, We owe... I'm not going to say that. I'm about to say that, well, yeah. I don't know what kind of stuff you should talk about regarding trademarks on a big stream such as this, so I'm not going to say much about it at all. Seems like a safe move. Just perfect efficiency here from both players. Ren's lightning bolts, yeah. Thank you, Sky. Perfect stacks here. You ready to do 2 more of these after this, T-Storm?
I'm ready. It'll be a lot, but I'll be ready.
We will have a break after this. Nenu's playing 1 more match after Cheez, so we're going to go and do like sort of a halftime. We'll talk. I think we're talking with T-Storm, not T-Storm. Yeah, we are, but with Ian, Keith, a little bit about how crazy these matches are, and it gives a chance for Nenu to rest and recover time for the 3rd and 4th games. Well, he's not in the 4th game, but you know what I mean. And Nenu's got a nice lead here in game number 2. 66 for Cheez, 143 for Nenu.
Nenu's got his late burn set up, and it's going to work out quite nicely. Now just looking for the long bar. It's going to show up just a piece too late. Ball was blocked, so he's going to have to wait for the next one. And this next bar is taking its time as well. Continuing to take burns. Finally, it shows up. And it now goes to 200,000 points. Still ahead of Cheez, who's at 133.
Nice adjustment from Nenu. Clean stacks here. Nice. Nenu grabbing a J dependency with that burn. Unique types of burns from Nenu. I don't see a whole lot of other players really doing that, where Nenu calculates a burn so that the resulting structure will accommodate the next piece. I mean, other people do it, but that is the prime example of that specific type of adjustment. Very unique and powerful type of move.
Alright, we're now halfway through level 18. And with Cheez at 215 and Nenu 276, Nenu's still going to be holding on to this near 3 Tetris lead. Nenu adjusting that L piece to avoid the burn. And is now set up for a Tetris and a perfect transfer, but puts the L on the right side right as the long bar came. Oh, he's going to set up another Tetris with a perfect transfer setup. And the bar's going to show up. Nenu goes to 350, and the well's been moved over to the right side. Gets an extra J to fill in that dependency as well. Now it's 373 for Nenu. Cheez, 334, so the gap closed slightly. But Nenu's going to bring the lead back to 60,000 points with that Tetris, so Cheez is continuing to put up a fight.
Haha, the T spin tuck solved there. That was really nice. Nenu pushed the T in and then spun it to leave a better right side for the burn. Really nice move. Not sure who pioneered that move, but it's a really good one. Cheez still 40,000 points back here. He'll score. Nenu has a few burns before he can score again. Pretty tight game here.
Both players are now within 15 lines of transition. So this is definitely going to be the time to try to get the boards in order. And there's a JD spin from Nenu.
Wow.
Not seeing a lot of players still doing JD spins nowadays. I saw that quite a bit in 2020 and into 2021, but it seems to have fallen out of phase in the last several months. But there's still at least someone doing it. Nenu is going to have an apparent misdrop of the Z piece.
I think that was intentional.
That would have been incredible. Although, also, I don't know. It makes 2 J dependencies.
It does, yeah. It's I could see it being an ill-advised adjustment. But yeah, it may have also been a misdrop. 527 for Cheez, 573 for Nenu. Nenu's ahead in lines as well.
This game's gotten even closer. Those
Yeah,
occasional burns that Nenu's taken has allowed Cheez to continue catching up.
Yeah. Cheez is actually ahead in lines right now. 603 to 600. Holy cow. Same scores pretty much.
Cheez is going to have a misdrop at the S piece.
Nothing
Nothing dangerous for a strong roller, but it's definitely going to be a slowdown that allows Nenu to potentially build a lead, and that's already happening. Nenu scores a Tetris, 655,000 points, and there's another one. Now it's 22 with 683.
Yeah. Yeah, I will say this kind of dig is dangerous, but it's just dangerous for score. You know, certainly survival is almost guaranteed, but, you know, a different sort of danger, I suppose.
Correct.
Cheez now with more holes here, he's going to have to dig out. Still behind, about a 90,000 point lead for Nenu at this point. That lead's just opening up, and Nenu is relentlessly scoring Tetrises. He's got a hole, but Cheez has, you know, well, Cheez has one hole as well. Nice resolving that. 693 to 780. 90,000 point lead still for Nenu. Cheez is ahead in lines a bit as well.
Nenu's got a Derry center well set up. And the long bar is going to show up pretty quickly. Nenu entering 25 with 815. Gets another Tetris, go to 846. So now over 100,000 points ahead of Cheez.
And Ryan Ambergy in chat saying, Nenu's not holding anything back here. No, not at all. He usually doesn't, but especially here, just doing everything right to keep the scores coming. Really low left side. Should be able to fill it out, though. 825 to 912. Cheez is ahead by 3 lines as well. Oh, Nenu with a misdrop.
Okay, getting that L left, that's crucial.
Nice.
What else can Nenu do?
The tuck, the long bar. Was that a Tetris, was it?
That was either triple or Tetris.
Holy crap. Either way, really nice survival there. 926 to 932. Nenu still with the lead. Holy cow.
Meanwhile, Cheez enters level 28, 927,000 points. Gets the right side back open after setting up some burns. He's looking for the long bar. Ooh, he's not able to get those squares left. Cheez is going to need a long bar very soon.
He's getting droughted. 229. Oh no!
Well's closed. Gets the bar over to the left side. Enters kill screen, but it's too high.
948. Nenu wins. Game number 1. 2. Game number 2. Ties at 1-1.
Yeah.
Oh no. Yeah, right there at the end, she just got droughted. Hung those squares on the left side. I think those weren't eggs.
Alright, well, let Zeno give the countdown for game 3, which will begin in
3, 2, 1. Tetris. That one's not trademarked, so you can use that. You just can't use the trademarked one. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I know how copyright law works. I don't. Yes, Ryan, this is same piece sets. How's it going this evening, Ryan? How you doing? You specifically. While we're waiting on these lovely clean openers. Oh, Nenu's got that spike trap on the left side, though. Nice. Fixes it with a T-piece.
So like an L or a J.
Max says, you know, that strategy of scoring more Tetrises than your opponent to win is a little controversial and underutilized. I suppose so.
Yes, this is in fact same piece sets.
Nice efficiency here from both players. Ian says, I once scored a Tetrises. Good job, Ian. So proud of you.
Alright, both players are handling clean stacks. Oh wow, he's had an apparent misdrop, but got the J tuck right afterward. Maybe the overhang was intentional. I mean, it was perfect for the J next.
Yeah,
I don't even know anymore. Either way, Cheez is going to be entering score of 139,000 points, 28 lines. Nenu, 28 lines as well, but with 120,000. So there's a near 1 Tetris difference between the two. Both of them got a little bit high. So they were trying to hold out a little bit for the long bar. Wow, Nenu had to deal with some pretty rough parity after that Tetris, but got some pieces to make it work out pretty well.
Spire of it. Both players have a spire of S pieces that you can kind of see on the left side. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Got S bursted, but you know, he handled it right.
Exactly.
Good lines here for Nenu. Both players are droughted now. Nice Nenu will score. We're neck and neck, 214 to 201. Do you hear an echo? Do you hear an echo?
I don't.
You don't. Gerald says, I am your echo. Yeah, Gerald is my echo. He's just a little bit worse at Tetris than me. It's the same as me, but worse. Absolutely.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I am Echo playing Tetris.
That's now an account. Someone just made that an account right now as he said that. Nenu dealing with a drought. Really nice catching that Z piece on there. Wow, both players are getting severely droughted. Oh, goodness.
Ooh,
oh, no.
Cheez has a misdrop.
Okay.
Bar shows up just in time.
Cheez almost succumbed to that drought. Oh, no, and then a double flip. Cheez is in trouble. Oh, gosh. Okay, needs a bar or... Oh, my gosh.
Ooh.
Cheez.
Oh, gets the L left.
Beautiful. Oh, my gosh, these pieces...
When you think it's over, look at this dig from Cheez.
I don't think it's over, T-Storm. It's
not over.
Cheez is open.
Where's the long bar? There it is. Cheez gets out of that dig. That was incredibly scary.
He's still got the lead here somehow. Goodness me.
Yeah, 18-6 indeed.
Good lord. Yeah, that was spectacular. Rhubarb says, when you consider it concluded. The time in which you perceive the proceedings as having ceased. Cheez, a little more than a 1 Tetris lead here. Similar line counts. Nenu is really behind here, despite that dig from Cheez. Okay,
yeah, when you have arrived at the conclusion that the session has come to a close.
Well, that is erroneous. Session, in fact, persists. The 40,000 point lead. The session is in Cheez's favor. Nice adjustment there for Cheez. He's not the only one with really big brain adjustments.
Both players clean stacks. Looking to get some Tetrises before the transition.
Get some delay just before the transition. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, good. Wow, 1 Tetris to go for both players.
Alright, Nenu gets the long bar. And Cheez gets the long bar. And looking at the sequence of pieces, it looks like they used the exact same long bar in the sequence to get the Tetris into transition. Alright, we have Cheez currently with the lead. 590,000 points over Nenu's 566. Cheez will add another Tetris to that score. Both players score again. This is going to lead to a 50,000 point lead for Cheez being maintained. As the answer is level 21, but now has to contend with a misdrop on the left side. It formed a long bar dependency. He's got the long bar to fill it in, so Cheez is back to having a clean stack.
He was catching up a little bit though. I think. No, I thought he was. Still a similar deficit here. Some team play.
The game's certainly gotten a lot closer as Cheez has not been able to score an additional
Now it's
Tetris.
closer.
There's a bit of a drought happening there. Cheez going to score Tetris. Nenu, however, is in trouble.
He's got that hole. He's going to have to dig for a little while to get down to it. Okay. Oh dear.
And was looking for a good piece for the bright side. It did finally show up, but it's...
Oh gosh, Nenu.
Oh, Nenu.
No, he's done. He's done.
Wait, he's got the well open. Can he get the long bar? He gets it, but he doesn't tap it over.
I thought, okay, well, he was a lot closer than I thought. Holy moly. Oh, Cheez will take game number 3 and take this to match point. Do you think that Nenu could have squeezed that bar over if he waited to rotate it until the bar was already like a column or two to the right? Kept it flat and then spun it?
With an early frame tap that's over a dozen hertz, I think there's a very slim window for that to happen.
There was a way. But
to do that reliably in that situation?
No, it's obviously, yeah. Okay, so we have a hover 3 from Nenu. And
ready from Cheez. Seed is a D. So off to game 4 we go. Let's Zeno count this one too.
Let's count it together.
4,
3, 2, 1.
Tetris!
Exclamation point. I got you with the exclamation point. You didn't think I'd say that.
Ooh, simul starts. And look at that. A quadruple bar flip from Nenu. No way. That's going to let the long bar lay flat in the middle of the stack.
Yeah. 4
incredible
right turns.
Positioning.
4 right turns is no turn at all. Oh my gosh, an early drought for both players.
Both players getting droughted right away.
Wait, what? No Tetris is on the board yet. What are these seeds? The last seed had a drought at the beginning as well. What the heck? Oh gosh.
Both players are managing, but Cheez is going to have a misdrop. Wow, there's the long bar.
Oh my gosh, that skim from Cheez. Holy moly.
That was a beautiful burn setup.
Cheez
unfortunately, though, still not able to score. Finally, another long bar shows up.
Cheez with a scalpel.
We are 22 lines in, and these players have only seen 3 long bars.
Goodness me. At least 3 Tetrises. I think more long bars. Oh, especially this player.
Alright, we're starting to see the long bars show up more regularly. Oh wow, it's like every other piece for a while. Yeah, the game kind of low-key gaslighting the players like, what drought? You see the long bar count, it's fine.
Yeah, and then you get Tetris ready, and you know what, and you get the bar. Okay, so fair enough. The game doesn't follow any story or any rules. It doesn't care if it's droughting you or not. Sometimes it just won't drought you, and that's the same as the game droughting you. Oh, Nenu!
Ooh,
piling those squares on the left. Yeah, another square. He gets 4 squares before he gets a bar. Cheez will score. Has a slight lead, but only a slight one.
Ooh, Cheez not set up for that Tetris, so we'll just take a triple with the long bar. Yeah, I could see adjustment there for the long bar that was coming up next. He's got a nice clean board. Nenu and Cheez looking for a long bar. And it's going to show up for each of them. 197,000 for Cheez, 209 for Nenu. Close game at the moment. We're halfway through level 18, so the efficiency these players have, we'll probably see transitions in the 400s or 500s.
That looks about right.
Oh, nice adjustment there for Nenu, but unfortunately that Z doesn't have a good spot.
Interesting. Oh, was that not a skim? I thought Nenu could have skimmed to that bar, but maybe I was wrong. Looks like he...
I believe he could have, but just opted out of it.
Oh.
Probably didn't like the way the board was going to look after the next piece.
It might have also just been a panic move, like, oh, I'm not sure if this will burn off or not. Let me assume it won't, because that's way better than...
Oh we got a delay Vitz there from Nenu, and it made an L dependency, but the L was next. And got the bar. No burns needed to be taken, so it ended up paying off for Nenu.
Yes, indeed.
Nenu's continuing to pile on the points.
Cheez with 2 misdrops in a row. Missed the Tetris, and then it looks like, because he expected the Tetris delay, the next piece dead dropped.
Cheez has to try to get this next Tetris and try to recover some of that lost pace. Currently sitting at 326,000. Nenu 396 is now 3 Tetrises ahead. Cheez just continue to build off of row 2. Nenu also with a clean board.
It's wonderful players, the both of them. What a spectacular set. All evening we've had nothing but revered, amazing players, top of their game. Just amazing to see what they can do. I'm glad to be here.
With enough efficiency, Cheez can actually squeeze out a 500 transition. Nenu just going to hit 500 with still 8 lines to go.
I have a question that's slightly urgent but not directly related to the game. Do you have an iPhone charger somewhere in here?
I do not have an iPhone charger.
I got one in my car. I can at least charge it when I'm on my way home. So that'll be fine then.
Alright, transition for both players. 516 for Cheez, 540 for Nenu. Both players couple lines into level 19. Cheez blocks the well, right as the long bar shows up. He's got to get that well back open. Does so just in time for another long bar. Level 20 for Cheez with 544. Nenu 593. So Nenu with a 50,000 point lead. And there's another Tetris.
There for Nenu.
She's currently taking some burns. Gets cleaned up. Nenu scores another Tetris and
gosh darn it, the freaking 5 and below. Holy crap.
That was how many rows up?
That was ridiculous.
My goodness.
I see a chance that was a double flip. But honestly, I think there was a 33% chance that was a double flip, 66% chance that was an actual adjustment. Holy crap, that was pretty darn high up, but it's also Nenu we're talking about.
Right. Like, I am not surprised, but still amazed.
Yeah, wonderful work there. 623 for Cheez. Great tuck there from Nenu. 768.
Cheez.
Oh my gosh, she's
not able to get that L to the left side and close the well. Okay. Now he's having to burn a pie.
Nice skims here. Okay. Nice bar left. Okay. He'll live to score another
great
Tetris.
Pieces with great burns.
Yeah,
and Cheez gets out of it. 670 on 24, so still more than 100,000 points behind Nenu, but still is alive and capable of trying to make up some of this deficit on kill screen.
Yeah. Or even just the rest of post. Still a bit of runway left for things to go wrong for Nenu here. Oh goodness. Okay, nice.
Lining up for those squares.
Beautiful double. Look at that. Oh, that's really nice. Gonna have to skim that out though. 110,000 points in the lead is Nenu. It's like what, 3 Tetrises at this speed? Little more than 3.
Yeah.
Nice tuck from Cheez. Scores a Tetris. 779 to 857.
Alright, Nenu's made it into level 27 with 890. So Nenu has a handful of burns to try to get the max on into kill screen. Will likely get a max out on 28 to able to stay clean. Cheez in the meantime, not clean, and hangs the bar on the right side. This is a dangerous stack now, even for a roller.
Desperately
and the bar just doesn't show up. Cheez tops out. 785, so...
Another decider for Nenu. This one not being a reverse sweep setup, but nonetheless, holy cow. Take us home, Nenu. Here's a Tetris, hits kill screen.
Can you get a bar? Not gonna show up in time.
Oh gosh, what a terrible seed. That was like the worst one we've had so far.
Yeah, that was definitely difficult to work with.
Quite a droughtful seed.
Alright, that means that it's time for this decider to begin.
Yes.
And we'll have a simul countdown for this one as well.
Alright.
Here we go in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Texas.
Texas.
Oh, wow.
Oh, the way we tripped over that. I know, if you're anything like me, you were planning to switch if you saw the other one. You were not going to say Tetris if it wasn't.
You could almost say I was holding out to make an adjustment.
He was the adjustment for the Texas. We got the Texas block. And we misdropped it. I'm not going to lie. We misdropped the adjustment. Players are not misdropping. Nice starts. Tetrises, no burns from the beginning.
Yeah, that is indeed the second Texas of the night.
Oh, second Texas. Wow, all right.
Yeah, Heath had a Tetris there. I forgot during which match it was.
If you can remember that, you get some kind of reward. If you can remember specifically which level that was, someone should go sub to T-Storm 281. Yeah, you guys should do that anyway. He's wonderful. T-Storm 281. But hey, we're not here to promote ourselves, right? We're here to promote these amazing games.
My command is in the CTL title.
Exclamation point, T-Storm. What? I didn't say anything. I did not say anything at all.
And you're there.
Wait, they put me in there too. Okay.
Let's go.
I mean, it's your thing. Yeah, whatever. All right. Cool.
All right.
Yeah, the second tab.
All right. Oh, all right, let's see what's going on with these players. We have some burns set up by Nenu, trying to find a way to get the well back open. Is able to do so, scoring a Tetris. Now just trying to figure out how to deal with that last hole in a stack. Cheez in the meantime also taking some burns, but it's going to get the right side open. J Dependency is left over.
Nice.
Gets perfect. A long bar and an L, and that's going to work just as well.
Long bar L works just as well.
Yes, I love that.
Not gonna get a long bar for a spell. Scores a Tetris and gets out of hell. Scores a Tetris right down the well.
You're looking for another one, I can tell.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 218 for Cheez, 166 for Nenu. So a nice lead there for the roller. Although line count probably accounts for the lead at this point, pace-wise. With the usual caveats that pace lead does not matter at 58 lines.
Alright. Alright, Cheez continuing to play pretty solidly. He's able to keep the efficiency up. You could see a mid to high 500 transition from him.
Okay, yeah, T-Storm is much more fluid with the pace markers than I am. I really do not have that. Did you just passively learn that while playing, or did you sit down and try to memorize them one day?
I
guess you go for a lot of pace games.
Now, when it comes to the how many burns left do you have for X transition once you're around the 90 line mark, yeah, that one takes some thought. But when it comes to 65 lines, it's really easy because it's just half of 130. And you just double the score.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then, of course, you account for variance, and that's why you don't just say...
Cheez. Rough situation here.
Ooh,
there's a Tetris.
Great burns there. Still well open. Scores another Tetris. Much better position now.
Wonderful work there.
Oh, wow. What a pair of adjustments. Unfortunately, that second piece is going to misdrop.
Jesus, some burns needed here. Nice execution.
Set up for a dirty Tetris and gets it.
I think it was a triple. Was that a Tetris?
I think that was a Tetris.
I think he had a hole somewhere. Maybe not. Yeah, okay. If that was, well done. Either way.
Oh, speaking of the amount of lines for a certain transition, Cheez has 6 burns left for a 600 transition.
Okay, wow.
Doesn't want that J to spiral out of control,
Oh my
so just
gosh.
burns and wow,
What
what a
the
nice solve
heck?
there with that S-spin.
Holy crap, that was a really nice solve. Okay. 50,000 in the lead there for Cheez.
We got Cheez piling
Similar
up passes
lines.
on the right side. Is set up for a dirty Tetris. Alright, so that's his last burn for the 600 transition. So we're likely not going to see it, hence I said mid to high 5.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice L adjustment for the Z piece from Cheez. Cheez almost out of this. Alright, finally got this board cleaned up. And up to 2 more Tetrises can be scored before transition. Cheez currently at 511. Nenu with 498. Also having up to 2 Tetrises that he can score. So these players are pretty close to each other at the moment. They're only separated by 12,000. Not a good board for Nenu anymore. This is not the time to get droughted.
Oh, no. Oh, Nenu, let's hope he doesn't get stuck in this dig. This is the decider. If he goes down at transition, he is done. Nice. Cheez already hits transition with 564, his current score. And then he's digging this. Nice. Oh my gosh, he's open.
Alright, Nenu's clean, but gets a rough run of S pieces.
Uses them against each other, though. We love to see it when players use the S pieces against each other by lining them up for a burn. Very nice solve there.
And it worked. Nenu's able to get that fairly efficiently.
Yeah, good S placement, says Gerald. He agrees. 669 for Cheez, 588 for Nenu. It's an 80,000 point lead. Similar line counts. Nice chorion adjustment for Nenu.
Beautiful plays there from both players. Cheez still holding on to this lead. 697,000 points. Nenu at 641.
Triple for Cheez there. Now he's open. Past the 700,000 mark. And he still has 60,000 points to go before he gets there.
And Cheez looking for a good piece to burn on the right side, but had to wait a while.
Nice, okay. Doesn't wait for the J piece. Goes for it with the L piece with that burn. What can he do here? Nothing. He didn't get the right pieces.
Still not
Where's
getting good pieces.
Anything for that. Okay, nice. T burns, the bar skims. Yeah, Tetris ready with that T, and he'll score a column 9 Tetris. Really nice survival there from Cheez. Good patience.
Alright, 782 for Cheez, 752 for Nenu. The game's closer now. Only separated by about 1 Tetris and just 1 line. Oh, not entirely sure if that square placement on the left was intentional or not from Nenu.
Oof, that S placement definitely wasn't for Cheez. 878 to 817, 60,000 point lead for Cheez still. And he's same line count. Oh goodness, oh, look at these terrible pieces. Oh no!
Ooh, Nenu's running to a rough board.
Do here. The bar is perfect. Wow, nice. Okay, good burns.
Nice sequence of pieces there. Gets the right side back open. Tetris is into 27 to 891. Still plenty of burns left to get the max before kill screen.
Beautiful T-spin from Cheez. Cheez is barely ahead now, only 10,000 points in the lead. Even ahead in lines. Cheez has been digging a little bit, and Nenu now is back in contention here for this game.
Depending on how Cheez maintains the board, approaching kill screen, this could be bad news for Nenu because Cheez is capable of chasing down whatever score Nenu has going into kill screen.
Yes, indeed.
Ooh, great bar there for Nenu. This could allow him to potentially get 2 Tetrises before reaching level 29, but unfortunately this next bar is nowhere to be found. He's only going to have to settle for burns. Now he's only able to get 1 more Tetris.
Both players getting hit with the drought. Cheez scores the Tetris.
And Nenu gets the bar over.
Oh my gosh. Nenu's in the lead.
Oh,
1
Cheez
million
trying to dig
times
this out, but that square hang was a bit
No
too
way.
high.
Nenu
And
wins.
Nenu takes the decider.
Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Wow.
Holy moly.
Incredible finish to an incredible set. GG's to both players.
Good.
But it will be Nenu who takes this set. 3-2.
That was a treat. Holy cow. Okay,
Division 1 here. Nenu just taking set after set.
He now has the strongest promo chance.
It's going to come down to Nenu's set against Fractal in determining the outcome.
Yeah. Oh, and Fractal set against Cheez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness. Okay, is that yeah, 2 games left to be played here. Let's see if we've got T-Storm available.
See if what?
If we've got gosh, Ian Keith. We've got Ian Keith available. Okay. And we should change Discord's output device to be your computer speakers so we can both hear it. Unless you have a way of flipping around the headset so I can just like